Hi everyone.
Hey.
Welcome back to
bs.advice.
Advice. We didn't do that for the last
We
one.
didn't. Yes. Anyway, welcome back.
Welcome back. Today we're gonna be just talking about our year
Wrapped. Yeah. In a nice
A
bow.
little recap, yes, of everything that happened. Not everything, but like I guess the most memorable thing.
Yeah. Ups and downs, I guess. Favorite moment of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Least favorite moment.
Yeah.
Everything in between.
Yes.
This some BS. This some BS.
Oh, do you want to tell everyone what kind of drink we
Oh.
have today?
Yes. This is our pear-ly any tea.
Pear-ly any tea.
It is pear sparkling cider.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually edible glitter in here, but you probably can't see it, so
You
we'll
probably can't see it.
have to insert like
Maybe.
a picture or something
Yeah.
or a little video. But it's so pretty.
It is really pretty.
It's so sparkly.
We were going for like New Year's Eve, like ball drop type of vibe.
Like champagne.
Yeah. I think I can start off by saying that this year is probably one of the craziest years of my life.
Ugh.
I don't know how so many things happened in the span of a year, but so much has happened. And there was good, there was bad.
I second that.
Yeah.
This year was a crazy year.
It was crazy. Very hectic.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I feel like that's how you know that you've had like a very eventful year.
Yeah.
Like just by like sitting back and you're like, damn, like I really just went through all that. Like what's something that happened this year that like stood out for you that was like the most memorable?
Like
Whether
good
it be
or bad.
good or bad, yeah.
Damn. I had no thought.
No thoughts.
What even happened this year?
So much. Like
But nothing at the same time.
yeah.
I mean, I guess the most memorable was me finally switching jobs would be mine.
Big moment
Big
for
moment.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about for you?
For me, I think definitely graduating was a big one, even though at the time I feel like it didn't really feel like much because it's like everyone's graduating,
Right.
whatever, it's like not that big of a deal. But like truly your whole life changes after that. It's like everyone's like gone off their own ways and like you're all like leading different lives now. So I think the adjustment to that was very big for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like it's not a bad thing necessarily, but
think
it's
so.
just
It's like different.
it's different, yeah.
Yeah, because one day you're like struggling, trying to study for finals.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like that stress is just gone.
No, but it's like replaced with like a
Different type of
A
stress.
different type of stress.
Yeah.
It's like
It's like, what
that
am
was
I
never
going to
there before.
do with my life now?
No, yeah. And then it's like I think like this was the year also that I had like the biggest existential crisis like of my life where
I
I
can
was
see
just
that.
like what do I do now? And this is not to say that like I like don't like have an idea of what I'm doing. It's
Yeah.
just like actually doing it is like kind of crazy to me because I feel like I'm like someone who
Has everything planned out?
not only that, but like it's like hard for me to like start something because I know how big of a deal it is. Like just like the like starting it scares me, I think. Or just
Like,
like
what
the
would an
commitment
example be?
to it? Just like for me, so I was like, I'm applying to grad school right
Oh,
now,
right.
and
Okay.
so that
thought of
was like a
that.
huge, not like like it is a huge step, but like it's like something that I knew I had to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I like starting it that is scary because
Yeah.
it's like, oh my God, like this is actually happening. Like I actually have to do it now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you think about it, or like when I thought about it before, it was like, okay, like I'm gonna apply to
Yeah.
grad school, like no big deal, whatever. And then like
Now
you
that it's,
actually
like,
have
happening.
to, yeah, it's like, oh my God, like I'm doing this again. Like why am I
Why are you
applying
doing this
again?
again?
But I think it's just like getting over that like initial hurdle, and then like after
Right.
that, everything else is like fine.
Like once you get in,
Mm-hmm.
and you kind of fall back into like the routine of like being in school.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like the phase in between, I guess.
Yeah.
Because technically you're taking like a gap year
Yeah.
before you
A
go
lot
back to
of
school.
it's like so much uncertainty, but also so many possibilities at the same
Same
time.
time.
Like literally the world is my oyster now. Like I could do whatever I want. But like at the same time it's like, oh my God, I can do whatever I want.
It's overwhelming.
Like, yeah, it's a lot.
Well, I had a goal this year for myself.
Okay.
And it was to well, I had a few goals. One of them I did meet, which was I couldn't go more than 10 concerts this year, just to like
my God,
limit
yeah.
myself, have some restraint, you know, because the prior years I was going crazy with concerts. Like I was just
Yeah.
at one every other week.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this year I was like, I need to chill.
Mm-hmm.
In which
Just taking a little break.
I
just
did.
Slowing down.
Yes, even though I just bought tickets for
So-
next year.
Yeah.
I
That's
have
next year's.
Yeah, that's next year. So
Oh,
it
yeah.
resets.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No, I bet your body is thanking you.
Mm-hmm. My ears.
Yeah.
Even
For
though I have
taking care of her.
tinnitus.
Oh.
The
What is it?
ringing.
Tinnitus like crazy?
Yeah, tonight is crazy. Oh my God.
Something big that happened this year was the election. And we don't have to like get into it, but I think a lot of us feel the same way. And I'm like low-key dreading going into next year and knowing what's gonna happen. I feel like everyone also is like trying to cope in their own way. Like all these memes and stuff, and like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like I can feel that everyone's trying to like deal
with
with
humor.
it. Yeah.
Especially TikTok.
Yeah.
And
Oh
then
my
like
God. It's gonna be gone.
oh yeah, TikTok's gonna
is
be
getting
banned.
banned.
Damn. Rip.
I know. Like that's actually so sad. Like
It
I don't
is
want to
so
think about it
sad.
because like
That's why I'm like, okay, this I can doom scroll because next year I won't be able to do that.
Yeah. Okay, and also like I feel
It's,
like
valid.
no, I feel like it took me a while to get on TikTok
Mm-hmm.
because I'm like I just don't love like jumping from platform to platform.
Oh, I
And
do that
so
all the
like
time.
it took me a while to like get on like board with TikTok and be like, oh, okay, like I can finally accept this as like an app that I'm gonna use.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of
So-
people were like that too.
Yeah.
Like I would tell some of my friends, hey, you should join TikTok
Mm-hmm.
so I can send you videos.
Yeah. No, yeah. And I was like that with a lot of people
Yeah.
too. So like I wasn't the only one. So I'm like
But people are,
nervous
like,
because
hesitant, yeah.
yeah, what is the next like platform or next app that's gonna like
Blow up, I guess.
blow up or like kind of replace TikTok. And like I don't know if I'm gonna like hop on board that right away, you know. I heard what is it, lemonade?
Lemonade.
That
I don't-
I've
I
never
have no
used
idea
it.
what that is.
I don't know what that is either. If anyone's ever used Lemonade, please tell us.
Right.
what
I thought it
it's
was like an
'cause I
ad for another company or something.
No, same, because I see their ads on TikTok all the time, and I was like,
But I'm so confused on what the content, like what that app is supposed to be. I
I
thought
don't know.
that they were selling something like lemonade.
Oh,
Just kidding. Yeah. Or you know Blue Sky?
no, I don't.
Or is it Blue Butterfly? I think it's Blue Sky.
Never heard
It's
of it.
like the owners that used to own Twitter.
Okay.
It's like their
Oh.
new app that
No,
they
I haven't heard of it.
that I might join that one. I think it's Blue
Okay.
Sky or something, or
Is it
Blue
supposed to be
Butterfly.
like Twitter?
It's like, yeah, it's supposed to be like
Okay.
Twitter, like how it originally was,
Mm.
and a mix of, I want to say IG, but I don't really know.
Mm.
I'm not too sure. If I download, I'll let you know.
Okay. I think like too in general, we just had a lot of good moments with our cousins this year.
Very healing. Like, I
It
feel like when
is.
we're hanging out with our cousins, it's like healing our like childhood
It is
in a way.
Yeah. Or it's like bringing back like memories like from our childhood that we really miss because everyone's been like so busy again, so
We
it's
don't
like
get to
really
hang out as
hard.
much.
Yeah. So I think we definitely took full advantage of it in the summer. Like when everyone is out of school and stuff, we do spend a lot of time together. And honestly, like some of the best moments that we've had this year was like hanging out with them. Like
Yeah, like when we were at Bobby's,
at Bobby's doing karaoke,
Yeah.
tearing up his his house.
his sound system.
Yeah. We started our podcast.
Oh my God,
obviously.
yes.
I think that's like the biggest thing.
How did we forget about that?
No, literally, how did we forget?
Yes, we started the podcast.
Literally the biggest thing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everything kind of like aligned perfectly because we were just like, it just so happened that we were like able to do this and we were like, okay, like let's actually do it. And we
Yeah.
actually like jumped on it
Committed
and like committed to the,
to the bit.
yeah. So, yeah. I don't know. So it's like exciting to see where this will take us.
Oh, I just thought of something literally that happened when it was me, Leanna, Adrian, and Jung. We were at Head in the Clouds in
Yeah.
like, I think it was in April or May.
Okay.
It was still kind of cold. But by chance, I think me and Jung, we went to go get food. And then someone who worked at Head in the Clouds were giving like free upgrades to like, they have like a VIP area. I guess not a lot of people like bought seats there.
Okay.
So they were giving out free like upgrades to that area. And we were able to get the 4 tickets and get upgraded.
Wow.
But that's
Okay.
not the first time that happened.
Okay, here's the thing with this girl is that she's just like it's either you're lucky or your brother is extremely lucky.
It might be me or
because-
Leanna. Because the other time that it happened was with Leanna.
Okay, so maybe it's her. But maybe it's
But it
also
was me,
you,
because she
you
was
also,
seated.
No, yeah,
She
she
was
does
sitting down.
also have really good luck.
I'm the
So-
luckiest girl in the world.
So
Manifest.
No, you have to have your lucky girlfriend with you though.
But yeah, the first time it actually happened, well, I was with Leanna, and we actually had balcony seats, but it was like for a smaller artist that we both liked. And then when we got there, we were kind of running late. But at the door, they were like, "Oh, we actually like upgraded your tickets, so you got VIP tickets." But mind
What
you,
the heck?
we didn't know it came with VIP benefits, which was a meet and greet. Because we didn't know like what benefits
Wait, who was
that
this
came with
for?
it. CIX.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you could have met them?
Yeah. And took pictures.
Oh my god.
We didn't know until she got an email saying like, "Oh, here are your pictures from your meet and greet." So like literally,
But there were none.
but we weren't there. We didn't know. We didn't know any better.
Oh my god.
So literally after the concert was done, we're like, "Oh, what do we do now?" When we left.
Oh.
But we got
so
like the
it's like-
VIP experience where we were
Oh
like
my
in the
God.
front.
Okay, that's good. Oh my gosh, that's so
Yeah, because we
funny.
got upgraded. So our view was like amazing. Like they were like right there.
That's crazy. I can think of one incident that happened this year that like made me like wanna
Almost
like
piss your pants.
not piss my pants, but I was just like, oh my god, this is so amusing.
What?
This actually happened when I was still in school. So I was taking this class with type of like religions class. Yeah, I don't like remember exactly what it was about. But there were these like two kids that sat next to me. So it was like a girl and then a guy.
Yeah.
And so it was like her and then him. And just like throughout the semester, she would get like sick, like frequent like colds and stuff, you know, the usual, whatever. And the end of the semester comes and the guy comes in with like a cooler bag, like, you know, like those cooler bags where you can like put like, you know, ice packs and like your food and stuff. So like cooler bag, I'm like, okay, I don't know what you have in there, whatever. The end of the class comes around and he's like telling the girl like, oh wait, like I have something for you. And I was just like, no, yes, I was like, let me just sit here,
I want to see.
Yeah, let me just sit here and like
Nosy.
see what's going on. And then he pulls out a like giant handmade tissue box with her name on it. And he had cut a slit at the top and put a roll of napkins in there as tissue paper. And he hands it to her and he goes, oh, like, I wanted to like make this for you because
Why?
because it just like reminded me of you like this semester. And he was like, you always needed tissue.
Was he confessing his love or something?
I
Or
no
what
idea.
was happening?
I just was not expecting like him to pull out a handmade
box of tissues.
like personalized box of tissues for this girl. And she was like, oh my god, thank you so much, and just takes it and leaves. And I was like,
Oh. And do they never see each other again? Or like
I don't know.
they come back the next day for class?
Oh no, it was the last day.
Oh, it was the last day.
And he like brought in like a whole thing for her, and I was like,
And she just, oh, thank you, and leaves.
yeah. And she's like, oh my god, thank you so much. And then she just left. And I was like, wow, I've never like
Damn.
like I've never witnessed something so like
You're probably like, why is this girl still here?
but I was just like, oh my god. And then I had to leave because I was like, I'm gonna laugh in front of him and I don't want to be mean.
Oh
But it
my
was just
god.
like so amusing. I was like, oh my god, this is so funny.
Yo,
Like,
I'm so glad I stayed an extra 5 minutes to
I
watch
know,
that happen.
No, literally.
That's funny.
But
Poor
yeah.
guy. What did he do?
I
afterwards?
think he just like
He
left,
just left?
too. But I'm just like,
Damn.
if you like, would you keep something like that? Like, if someone like personally made you something,
That I don't really know.
yeah, like, wait, I'm just like thinking because I was like trying to like put myself in her shoes and be like,
Would you keep
what if
something?
someone
Yeah.
like gave me a personalized tissue box? Like,
Would you keep it?
I think it depends on who gave it to me.
The guy sitting next to you in class all semester.
I don't know. Probably
We should
not.
ask the girl.
We should. I don't even know where she is now.
Damn.
We can talk about our goals for next year, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have like a few off the top of my head. I think the first one, and obviously the most important one, is getting into grad school.
Mm-hmm.
Also, another huge one is getting into like a consistent like exercise, like fitness routine.
Very important.
Yeah. I finally got over my fear of like going to the gym because before it was just like scary to me being with a bunch of strangers.
Yeah.
And like,
But
I
do you
don't
go
know.
with your siblings?
I do. I
Yeah.
go with my siblings.
That's
and
good.
yeah, it's like better because then we can like keep an eye out for each other. But I think like, yeah, so I like finally overcame that fear. It just needs to be more consistent. Because it's like really easy to fall out of it once you stop going for like a day or two. It's like, okay, like I don't feel like going, you know. So you really have to like keep that momentum going. So that's something that I'm gonna try to work on
Next year.
yeah, next year. And then I guess along with that is also like healthier eating habits because now that I'm like living at home, I'm also kind of working at home too.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more flexible for me, but then
It's like,
that's not the
be a little
greatest
bit more
with
consistent.
with my like
When you
eating
eat.
schedule.
me. some of my goals. I do want to go to the gym. My job does have a gym, but I have yet to go.
Okay.
Definitely moving out is still on there. Have to see how it goes
Yeah.
towards the end of the year. Because I am planning, but I'm still deciding as of right now.
Yeah.
Literally, like, do I sign the lease or not for the place is where I'm at. And then obviously, like, the goals that I mentioned last year or this year about like concerts, so like limiting how many concerts I go to, like budgeting. I already do like kind of budget, but it's just like more so to keep track of like what I'm spending my money on. But like actually budgeting this year, like especially if I'm moving out, like
keeping track of everything, writing it down.
Yeah, and make sure I'm not like spending stuff just to spend, like shopping online.
That's honestly the hardest, but it's like so necessary that you really gotta make sure you set aside,
your finances,
money.
girl. What else? I don't know. Do you have any other goals?
I feel like also like being more consistent on here and like improving on here. Obviously there's a lot of room for us to grow.
Improve too.
Like
we're still like learning different stuff. Like even with like editing, the amount of content that we want to push out.
Yeah.
Whether it's like the episodes or like just TikToks are kind of fun to film, but I feel like we'd be overthinking sometimes.
We do. I think, a lot of the times we overthink, and so the amount of content that we want to put out, it's like, it's either shortened or like we don't put it out because it's like, again, we're overthinking and it's like not that big of a deal. So we should probably just get over it and just post it. But it's like we want to give you guys quality content, so it's like we're putting a lot of thought into it.
So like, what goals do you guys have?
Yes, please tell us your goals
in the comments
below. We would love to like read and hear about everyone's goals
for the year, for the new year,
and let's be supportive of each other. Let's make it a great year. See ya. Bye.
Bye. So we do cheers. Ooh, to 2025. BTS coming back too. So
got something come back.
Yeah, it got something.